Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday, which means it's a midweek miscellaneous upload. At the moment my life is super busy. I think everybody says that, don't they? But it really is busy. I've been to London, I'm settling my son into nursery, all the mum feels. But he's doing well, London went great, and so to sit down and film just didn't make it on the list, but I did upload a doodle challenge for July and it went down really well, so I thought I'd come and lock myself away in my bedroom, film 5 minutes of me waffling over my Just Doodling a Daily in June, which I think today is probably my most favourite doodle challenge. It was all centred around childhood favourite books and book characters, so each day there were 30 days of famous book characters and it was brilliant. I really love copying other people's styles. That's not something I should admit, is it? I really like taking a famous or well-known image and recreating it. I get some serious pride from being able to recreate something and have it look like what I'm trying to draw. So I've gone for the original book character design, so each famous book that I've done, I've tried to copy the artist who has illustrated that book. If you're new to doodle challenges, the whole idea in a nutshell is that you just have something fun and whimsical to colour in and doodle every day. That could be because you want to practice your doodling, it could be that it's just a nice part of your day. For me, I doodle before I journal. So by being creative before I get down to the nitty-gritty to dailies and to-do lists of life, I spend 5 minutes just doing something for me and something that I enjoy, and that really helps move me on to tackling a to-do list. Materials wise, I use my Scribbles That Matter A5 dotted journal. I split a double page spread into 30 boxes. I believe mine are 6 by 8 the sizing. I tend to keep the layout very samely every single month. I use a mechanical pencil because I'm far too lazy to sharpen a pencil. I have a rubber, which is a pretty standard item, and then I have a black outlining pen. I have the Pilot drawing pens purely because they were on sale. They do all right for me in this journal. They don't tend to smudge when I go over them with my markers, which are Faber Castell redline markers. But I think I can't say to you that in order to do a doodle challenge you must have this journal, you must have these pens. Absolutely not. You could do a doodle challenge on a scrap piece of paper. You could do a doodle challenge just with pencil if you just want to get better at drawing. I don't think I ever want to be one of those people that tells you that you need this item in order to do something. You absolutely do not. When I started doodle challenges, I had a journal, I had pens and rubbers and all of those things. I didn't have colouring markers, so I borrowed my stepson's. And that was it. I didn't have a black outlining pen in the beginning, so I went to a pound shop and bought the cheapest black outlining pen you'd seen. I don't believe that the expensive stationery is necessarily going to make you a better artist. I think first of all it's about practice, and you shouldn't have to break the bank to practice. You should just get whatever equipment you have to hand and just give it a go. You're going to find things that aren't perfect. I know that my pound shop black pen, I couldn't go over with my markers over the top of it because it would smudge. So that's a lot of the reason why my style when I'm colouring in is I go in horizontal or vertical lines, back and forth, up to a black line, and then I come back away from it, because previously I've had pens that have smudged. This pen combo, my Pilot drawing pen and my Faber Castell redline markers, they don't have this unless it's the yellow. The yellow seems to love to mess around with the black outline. But I still follow that technique. I still do my lines to colour in with marker pens. But I would say to you, please don't feel like you need a checklist of materials before you start a doodle challenge. You absolutely do not. It's not about the equipment you have, it's about the practice that you put in and the enjoyment you get out of it. And if doing a little doodle every day, I guarantee you from the beginning of the month to the end, you will see an improvement in your doodles. So don't feel like you need the pens, don't feel like you need all of these different things. Find one pencil, find one bit of paper and just have fun.